In today's video, I'm going to be telling you why you probably want to get the physical version of GTA 6 and not the digital online version that you can just simply download. We'll be talking about the reasons for that and a whole lot more all in this video today. So there was a lot of discussion going on about how GTA 6 is going to have global illumination as well as a ton of other advanced graphical features, and one person ended up saying this: Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to push these consoles hard, but I trust Rockstar that there won't be any major problems. I'm still impressed they got GTA 5 working on a PlayStation 3. It's dated now, but PlayStation 3 had a max 512 megabytes of RAM and it wasn't shared, so CPU only had 256 megabytes and GPU 256 too, LOL. GTA 6 is going to need 16 gigabytes minimum, I think. And Insider Tez Funds 2 said this: Rockstar is known to squeeze out the most of consoles. I still recall how GTA 5's disc ran better on PlayStation 3 because Rockstar streamed the assets from both the disc and the hard drive, rather than streaming solely from the hard drive. Nowadays, we'll see that type of boost from AI upscaling like FSR 2.2, recently added to Red Dead Redemption 2, or PSSR for the PlayStation 5 Pro. So let's go ahead and dive into that. The first thing is, it's really incredible how Rockstar got GTA 5 to work on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I mean, they literally made that at the last breath of those console life cycles before really things jumped to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. And just to give you an idea, 512 megabytes of RAM is so incredibly tiny, I don't even think you could buy a modern system that has that as an option now. Your minimum is going to be in the gigabytes, with the average probably around 8 to 16 gigabytes, and that's on the average side of things. So Rockstar has a lot more to work with here, but it was interesting to see what happened with Grand Theft Auto 5's disc version on the PlayStation 3. This is an article that goes back to 2 days after GTA 5 came out on September 19th, 2023. GTA 5 on PS3 disc runs noticeably better than the PlayStation Network version. This is what the article has to say. The availability of a downloadable version of Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation Network may offer convenience, but that digital copy runs noticeably worse than its disc-based PlayStation 3 counterpart. So Digital Foundry compared the PlayStation 3 disc version of GTA 5 to the PlayStation Network alternative and found that the downloadable version suffers from pop-in problems for both textures and objects. And in a comparison video, the PlayStation Network version exhibits issues in both cutscenes and gameplay that are absent in the disc-based version. Digital Foundry also found that their initial tests on a PlayStation 3 with an upgraded 500 gigabyte hard drive running at 5,400 RPM, a higher quality drive than the ones in many PS3 units, and when they tried the PlayStation Network version on a launch-era stock 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 with a newly formatted hard drive, the game's performance took an obvious hit. Going on to say, it seems that the PlayStation 3 disc version of GTA 5 doesn't suffer from these problems because it requires a mandatory installation to the console's hard drive, just like the Xbox 360 version. Streaming content from the installed data as well as from the game disc appears to offer a better experience than having to run the entire game from the hard drive. It remains to be seen whether the Xbox 360 games on demand version of GTA 5, which Rockstar said is on the way, will have the same issues as the PS5 version. And they end by saying, at this point in time, we cannot recommend the digital download version of Grand Theft Auto 5. In all cases, we find that the retail disc game offers the superior GTA 5 experience. And honestly, I feel like that will be the exact same thing with Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, the digital version is going to offer superiority in terms of its convenience and the ability to essentially preload as much of it as you can. But if I was a betting man, I would say that once again, the physical version of GTA 6 is going to be the superior one in terms of graphical performance and its ability to provide the smoothest gameplay possible. Because it honestly looks like we're coming up on the same scenario here. By the time GTA 6 arrives, hopefully in 2025, and hopefully does not get delayed until 2026, we're going to be on the end of the road, really, for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, especially the Xbox Series S. And so maybe having the game as a physical version will help out those older consoles run the game a whole lot better. And again, I think really history is going to repeat itself here. Whatever consoles are next, the PlayStation 6, the Xbox Series Z, I feel like Rockstar will make GTA 6 for that. Then they will ultimately make it for the PC as well. And hopefully by that point in time, those issues will be resolved. But as far as playing it on day one and probably for the first year or so, it definitely feels like the physical version of the game will be your best bet. And that's because Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be absolutely massive. And one of the things that's going to make it so massive is just the actual world we're going to be playing in.
Every week we're getting closer to the GTA 6 release, and every day something unexpected related to this game happens. New leaked info, a lot of rumors, new Easter eggs found in the trailer, so without wasting your time, let's get straight into it. People on the GTA 6 subreddit are buzzing about one of the first trailer scenes featuring Jason's car. Specifically, they're talking about the stickers on the back of his car, because one looks similar to the shape of Florida. Of course, the stickers were noticed just after the trailer dropped, but for some reason it's only now after this post that people have started discussing them, and the more they analyze it, the crazier it gets. One of the users made a compilation of all 31 frames in this scene, focusing just on that sticker, and even adjusted the contrast and brightness on each one to better see the outline. I mean, even after seeing all these images, there's no way to be sure what's on this sticker, but the Redditors have some theories. It may be the Florida Panhandle, the northern part of Florida that extends west to the border with Alabama. It also looks extremely similar to a million other things, because people are even comparing it to the Conch Republic flag. While both seem possible, I think the first one is more likely correct. One of the users literally redrew the sticker and it turned out to look like this. And after putting it next to the GTA 6 mapping project, it looks very similar, except for the fact that the team working on the map, based on the leaks and the trailer, did not include the Panhandle on their map because it simply wasn't leaked anywhere and wasn't visible in the trailer as a location. To be honest, I'll be thrilled if this sticker turns out to be a representation of the actual game map, because obviously, the more locations there are to explore, the better. The concept made by the mapping project community is already huge and dense, even though it's created from just small bits of info, and ultimately, there will be many more locations. Recently, I was thinking about how good the animations in GTA 6 will be. I know leaks have shown a lot, but we must remember that everything was still in development. The developers were working on ironing out the glitches while recording the leaked videos, so we can't form any judgments based on these. I recently came across a video of an upcoming parkour video game called Storer Parkour Pro, and I'll be honest, the first thing I thought while watching it was like, damn, I wish GTA 6 had this level of parkour animation. I mean, we still don't know if Rockstar is planning to focus on parkour in the upcoming game. They haven't confirmed or denied anything about it anywhere, but looking at their previous games, it seems unlikely to me. GTA 4 had a really good system for climbing buildings, and even though it wasn't as advanced as what you see in this video, it was still incredible technology back in 2008. In GTA 5, they moved away from this idea, and the animations became much more simplified. That's why I think it's not likely that the upcoming GTA will focus on parkour in any way, but who knows, maybe Rockstar will surprise us. Also, take a look at these cloth animations. They look just like real life. But in this case, I think there's nothing to worry about for GTA 6, because the first trailer already showed a glimpse of this system, and it looked really good as well. Going further, the 25th anniversary artwork for Rockstar Games was just leaked, and it's packed with so many incredible details, including possible hints at GTA 6. As Moores Mutual posted on X, it appears to originate from a now deleted post on the GTA forums, but it's still unclear if it was removed due to the leak of that image or the information leaked in the post. Dutch05, the forum user who posted it, mentioned that his friend is currently employed at Rockstar North, serving as a physics programmer. According to him, the game won't be ready for release next year due to significant concerns at the physical level. Consequently, he's contemplating a job offer with a more lucrative salary elsewhere. In terms of actual gameplay experience, there are no discernible differences compared to GTA 5, and in fact it may even come across as somewhat tedious due to the constraints of the development timeline. Many systems have been directly recycled from the previous generation of games with minimal alterations. Moreover, the current frame rate is consistently below 15, exhibiting considerable instability, and this holds true for the PC version as well. So there's no confirmation if this info is indeed real or not, but the post and the attached image are gone. But for now, let's focus on the artwork because it features references to all Rockstar Games productions, and as I mentioned before, it even includes some GTA 6 hints. The first thing that caught my eye was the vehicles at the bottom. On the right side, inside. There's a car that closely resembles the Banshee, but as one of the X users noticed, it doesn't seem to match the one we currently have in GTA 5. The way the front fender line swoops up into the door and the hood vents look different, so maybe it's a new version of the Banshee we will see in GTA 6. This aligns with what we've already seen in the trailer, where plenty of GTA 5 cars that appeared have been completely remodeled. Also at the bottom of the artwork, there are John and Arthur's hats and possibly Cole Phelps' badge in the middle. There's also a flamingo, which could either be from Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 6, the GTA 5 cover girl, Trevor's teddy bear, Chop's collar tag, the Statue of Happiness from GTA 4, and much more.